The second thing you're gonna spend is on internet. It's gonna cost you a lot. It's pretty expensive. It is also said UAE is having one of the most expensive internet in the world. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my yet another vlog, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. And today in this video I'm gonna talk about living cost in UAE, United Arab Emirates, Dubai. And if you're staying here with your family, how much do you spend in order to run your day-to-day life, and how much you're gonna save. So before we go ahead, let's watch this video. You talk about living costs in Dubai, the main thing you're gonna spend is in accommodation, which is pretty expensive here in Dubai. When my wife and I came here in Dubai for the first time, we had no much ideas, and we were like, where to stay, because if you're living here with family, you have to rent a flat or a room separately. But if you are single, and if you're a bachelor, and if you're staying and working here in Dubai, you can rent a room, and which can be shared with your friends. So if you're with your family, you're gonna spend a huge amount of money. So when we were here in Dubai for the first time, we used to spend like more than 3,000 dirhams only in room, which is approximately 90,000 rupees, Nepalese rupees. When we came here in Dubai, we had a very less salary, and we had to manage all with those certain amount, and it was quite challenging. But later on, gradually, we improved. I mean, we got promoted, we worked hard, and at the same time our salary was adjusted, and we shifted to a place, to a city, Sharjah, where you can find a very good accommodation with a very good rent, and it is right now around 2,000 dirhams, which is almost the half. The second thing you're gonna spend is on internet. It's gonna cost you a lot, and it is also said UAE is having one of the most expensive internet in the world. Internet packages begin from 300 dirhams, and if you're living with your family, you're gonna pay that all. And if you're living with your friends, your friends, then it can be divided into all the people, then it's gonna cost you cheaper. So apart from accommodation and internet, we are also obviously spending in transportation and groceries. Talking about transportation, if you're using cabs, you're gonna spend a huge money because it's really expensive. So you can rather use buses and metro. And if I have to talk about my monthly expenses in transportation, I'm spending almost 1,000 dirhams including my wife, which is almost 31,000 Nepalese rupees, and it's a huge money. And talking about groceries, we are spending 1,500 dirhams approximately, and that is just the grocery expenditure if we are cooking at home. And if we have to let's say weekly basis go outside in a restaurant and have dinner and lunch, it's gonna cost you extra money. So we prefer to cook at home rather than eating outside regularly. but occasionally we also go to the restaurants and have fun. And folks, last but not the least, we're also spending a good amount of money for personal grooming. And if I have to talk about trimming the hair and the beard, you're gonna spend a good amount in a month. And personally, I usually spend 60 to 70 dirhams in a month, which is more than 1,500 Nepalese rupees. And if you are staying with your family, and if you have to calculate that expenditure that your wife is spending in her personal grooming, and talking about beauty parlor and all, you're gonna spend more money. So if I have to talk about saving the money here in United Arab Emirates, if you're working for a long period of time, you obviously gonna save a good amount of money. And since I have been working here in here more than 8 years now, and I have saved some amount of money, but since there are already and always there are a lot of expenditures, if I have to talk about current situation, I have not saved that much. So if you are planning to work and live here in Dubai, and if you are planning to come here with your family, I recommend that you and your wife both to have a job, because only income from one person is not going to be sufficient to run the household expenditures. So if you and your wife, if a husband and wife both are working here in United Arab Emirates, then you really gonna save a good amount of money. Alright folks, thank you so much for watching this video. I believe you really like this, and if you have any questions about working and staying here in United Arab Emirates, don't forget to share your comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers, have a good one.